welcome. I'm going to talk about the E pentatonic scale. Not this one. Not that one, but this one. So, I feel like that's a useful way to learn your pentatonic scale because it gets you out of the box. We can all do an A pentatonic scale like this, perhaps. But I feel that way kind of keeps you stuck in one position, which it is in one position, which is fine. I use that position all the time in my playing and improvising, but I like approaching the pentatonic scale in a linear fashion. I call it linear pentatonic. I don't know, just something that came to me. So I thought, let's talk about this. I've talked about it once before, but good things bear repeating. I think it's important. I think it's a cool scale. I think it's a cool way to do the scale. So let's go over it. So obviously you start with your open E, and then 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, E string, 5th fret, A string, 7th fret, E string. There it is. All right, have a good one. No, there's more to it than that. It keeps going. So I like this position because when you do it here, that's all you got. You're basically going there. Now, if we play it in this other position, we can move all the way up the neck. So like I said, I call it a linear pentatonic because you're moving up the neck. And basically you also have this position here. Because in it, it's basically a 3-octave pentatonic scale. And we could squeeze in the blue note there too. So it'd be here. A little chromatic passing tone in there. And then back to your E. And then continuing on. I like doing this scale as a little trick. I like doing it with just 2 fingers, essentially. Maybe a 3rd finger, the middle finger, as to use the passing tone, but so you could try it that way. So let's try it. Descending would be, and it has that shift in it. So I'm shifting my index finger again right off the bat. Rather than doing something like this, I could do something like this. Oops. But then there's more to think about. I think when I've watched a lot of fast players, even take a Django Reinhardt, only had 2 fingers. They're not shifting a lot. A lot of fast runs are just done with these 3 fingers, and the pinky almost gets in the way. So I feel like you doing it this way, which you could do, I think it's going to be more cumbersome and slower. So again, open E, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, 5, 7, and that's our starting point again. There's our octave again. So 7, 5, and then shifting 7, 8, 9, 7, 9, and now you're back at the E again. And so you have this shape, and then you have another shape subsequently inside that. The next shape would be this. It could just do it like this, but like I said, I like the idea of shifting up the neck. I've seen people do pentatonic scales like that, but I don't know. I like viewing them in a shifting fashion because to me, it feels more exploratory. It feels like I'm moving up the neck and rather than just, I don't like staying in one position. I mean, that's cool. It works. I don't know. I'd use it. I'd use all these different patterns, but that's not what I'm talking about today. So E, and then inside that you have, so there's your first one, and then your next one is, and we can shift that around. So if you were to do an A, you could do A, I don't know any riffs, no guitar riffs at all. No riffs. Sorry, I'm responding to the comment. anyways, I wanted to talk about the E pentatonic scale, and to me, and if you want, what I kind of generally think about scales is your minor scale is your pentatonic scale with 2 extra notes. So basically, to make it a minor scale, you're adding in the F sharp and the C. And now, if you're playing in a minor scale, that's where we're going to kind of deal with some different patterns and things like that. I mean, we could start to do some shifts. There's probably a million ways we can come up with shifts and figuring out to play minor scales. Because now just by adding in those 2 extra notes, it's become a whole different thing. Responding to comments, yeah, I've been learning piano lately. There's the piano. I learned a Bach minuet recently and some other pieces, so try guitar. It's fun. And anyways, so that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. It's pretty simple. You can slow down this video to get it correct. I'll play it for you one more time. E, open E, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and then 5th fret, shifting, 7th fret, 9 fret, G string, 7th fret, G string, 9th fret, 8th fret, B string, 10th fret, B string, 12th fret, B string, 10th fret, E string, 12th fret, high E string. And you can, kind of a fun way to get up and down the pentatonic scale. Anyways, I hope that's helpful. Might not be, maybe. Here's a little trick. So here's something fun. I'll go on a side tangent here. So say if you're playing an E minor or E pentatonic, you can play. So say you have a jam in E minor. You can play a whole step down major 7 arpeggio. So check this out. So say you're in E minor, you can play a D major 7 arpeggio. Basically giving it a Dorian feel. All right, I think that's it. Take care. Keep playing guitar. Have a beautiful evening, and I'm going to try to do more of these live streams. Leave comments. Tell me what you think. Yeah, E pentatonic scale. Like I said, the linear pentatonic, not this guy. So if I was doing A pentatonic to keep going here, I would go. Rather than I feel like that's boring. I know I'm using the pinky there. Anyways, have a beautiful evening. Take care, everybody. See you next time.